TIL police are called to Walmart stores 3 to 4 times as often as they are to other big box retailers like Target. 25% of all arrests in St. Petersburg, Florida and 92% of larceny calls in Granite Falls, North Carolina are attributed to single Walmart locations in each city. Kohl's is another one. I used to be a dispatcher. We'd get at least one shoplifter call at Kohl's every week. And the loss prevention guy that worked at our Kohl's was serious about his job. The dude actually chased one shoplifter all the way out of the store, across the busy highway on foot and way over into the Walmart. They shut the store down and managed to catch him inside. Law enforcement agencies across the United States have noted a burden on resources created by a disproportionate number of calls from Walmart. Experts have criticized the retailer for shifting its security burden onto the taxpayers. They effectively are saying security isn't our problem versus other retailers. I wonder if it's both Walmarts in St. Pete or just the one on 34th St. North. I've been to the one on North and the one on South. The North location would definitely fit into this category. The one on South is much nicer. Edit. The North one I'm talking about is 34th St. and 1st Ave. South is the one in Gulfport. I never went to the one up in Pinellas Park, just Target. I did Walmart commercials for 2 years. We shot in different Walmarts every week, so I've been to nearly every Walmart in the state and talked a lot with their staff. There is one store in Colorado that loses triple the amount of merchandise to theft than the rest of the stores in the state combined. It's the only one that closes at like 9 or 10 p.m. Edit. Played an hour of PlayStation and came back to my Reddit all exploded. I'm not going to specify which Walmart it was, because A, people who legitimately shop there aren't victimized by the shoplifters, so there's no benefit to you knowing whether it's your store, and B, it might drive more shoplifters there. Also, I stopped doing the ads in 2015, so my information is dated. Feel free to pile on the downvotes. As someone who live right next to Granite Falls, I don't think that's the best indicator of it being Walmart's problem. The only retail store in Granite Falls is Walmart. So of course it's going to have a problem. Don't get me wrong, Walmart is shit and I try to go there as little as possible. Public defender chiming in here. Walmart will call the police for someone shoplifting $5 worth of merchandise. Meanwhile, if I see Target listed as the victim on the complaint, I know it's going to be a huge amount before even reading the police report. I don't think I've seen Target press charges for anything less than $400. The Target tax. The premium you have to pay, just to avoid shopping at Walmart. I can believe I was the manager of a big box retailer. When the Walmart opened in our parking lot, we saw a 300% increases in thefts in the first month. A lot of apprehensions that first week. As a former Walmart loss prevention employee, I can give you a insight. Target, Best Buy, and other stores use a catch and release program. If you're caught and give them your photo ID, they will photo you and the stuff you stole and release you normally. Walmart almost always calls the cops because they need a police report. You normally are hauled out in cuffs and either a report is written and you're let go, or if you've stolen enough value then they take you to jail. The point and the reason why they do this is because they will send you an extortion letter a few weeks after this happens. The letter will look like something official from Walmart lawyers stating that they either want 10 times the amount of items stolen or $500, whichever is higher. They threaten that if you do not pay them this money within a certain time, they will civil sue you for that amount. Most people panic and send them the money, and this helps with shrink in the store. On the flip side, is loss prevention ever stopped you and you're not stealing, that person is going to be fired before the day's end, and if you push it enough, the store manager is authorized to give you a large amount of money on a store card if you sign an affidavit stating you're not going to sue them. Removed. My local store had to pay for their loss prevention people to go to court every time there was a hit and run incident in the parking lot that they got on camera. So they removed the exterior cameras. The kind of thing about Walmart is that they're literally the cheapest, where the lower end of society shops for literally anything they need. Those people aren't buying at Costco, since Costco requires people to buy in bulk, which poor folks can't afford, and those people aren't buying at Aldi or Lidl as neither are in town, yet. This is why you get shit like this and the stuff that appears on /r/pp of Walmart. There used to be a Costco very close to where I live. They wanted to expand and take over the rest of the lot they were on, but the city in its wisdom said no, we don't want the extra traffic, and so the Costco left and their original site was taken over by a Walmart. Hello, extra traffic and more crime. Genius. Walmarts are basically bus terminals and hangouts for homeless people. We have an entire homeless village in the woods behind the Walmart and Lowe's close to where I work, and I have had to deal with some crazy shit. Funny, with all of their receipt checking, Walmart are the biggest crooks in the room. I bought a Black Friday TV, 78 4K. Of course they contract out delivery of it. Delivery guys are horsing around and basically drop it. I finally get it unpacked, plug it in, and tiling all throughout. I call the return line, and a guy from India tells me it's too late to return it. I had to go through the OEM and warranty and still only got 90% of my money back. Had to pay to dispose of the TV and everything. Also bought a bicycle there. After 2 weeks of riding it, both inner tubes had multiple holes. Used their patch kit, which was complete garbage. Bike still has flat tires. I'm done spending my hard-earned money there. They sell garbage and their discount is a joke. Some urban planners in Asheville, NC did a study years ago showing that a Walmart brings in much less local tax revenue per square foot compared to an equivalent number of small businesses in the same areas. This thorough study convinced the city to reject plans for a Walmart in favor of investing in small and local businesses. Asheville, NC downtown thrived since then. I wonder if their study included the aspect of policing costs, and if other city planning efforts would take this information into account. Well, there's less stores to steal from when Walmart runs all the other ones out of business. As a Russian, I was confused by Walmarts in St. Petersburg. Anybody who is surprised by this has not seen the clientele in Walmart. They police should have their local police station located very close to the Walmart then. I like how this is apparently Walmart's fault and not the fault of all the people stealing from Walmart. The reason? The clientele attracted by Walmart. There are good regular persons who shop at Walmart, but it's also accessible to persons with lower income. You almost never have these problems at Costco. Walmart is also fairly inexpensive to run when all numbers are accounted, so it is one of the only stores that can survive in lower income environments long term. Used to work at a Walmart and can confirm the police were there at least once a day. Fire department was 1 to 2 a week. Every single time a shoplifter was caught, we filed charges with police. Didn't matter how little they took, or if a suspected shoplifter was there, the police were usually called and waited for them in the parking lot. Fire department was just because the snow on the roof would block certain vents that caused some gases to build up and they would get notified. We'd go up the ladder to the roof, I'd show them the vent, and then I'd dig it out by myself while all 6 big strong firemen loaded back up and left. They should just blast classical music in the parking lots. Make drug deals and violence seem kind of weird to the art of Chopin and Beethoven.